I'm officially in Shenandoah National Park in Virginia. I'm doing Mary's Rock right now, 2.7 miles up to the summit. And then I'm summit hopping today. Something I don't normally do, but this might be my only day of guaranteed sunshine. So, gonna try to get all the views in and then do other hikes on the other days. Starting off with a steep incline, so that's why I'm out of breath. Gonna do this one. Little Stony Man. Oh, almost tripped. Hawksbill, maybe Hazelton, maybe Bearface. Gotta see how much time I've got, so onward and upward. Came across a little forest chimney. Came up to this fork in the trail. Can either go that way or this way, so I'm going this way. Just came across a guy working on the trails, and he says there's no one else on this trail right now. So I've got it all to myself. Love it. Just me and the birds. I'm coming up to a little sneak peek of a view. Not sure if I'll be able to see it past these rocks, but maybe the camera can. Ooh la la. I'm almost at Mary's Rock, which is the end of this part of the hike. The first half was super steep. The second half has been down or straight. Almost there though. Another fork in the road. Option is right or left, and this time I'm going left. A little bit more up incline towards the end, but nothing too bad. I'm almost there. Hello, how are you? Good. I made it. I made it to the top of the mountain. Back on the trail, heading backwards to the car, and then I'm gonna go try to get to Little Stony Man summit. Side note, I'm actually filming on my iPhone 12 right now, even though I have an iPhone 15. I recently upgraded and I'm so bummed about it because the camera sucks on the 15. Everything's grayed out or overexposed. Can't control it. I've tried to toggle the settings so many times. So I am currently using my iPhone 12 to film and take photos because I really don't want to get home and see everything is ruined. Now I'm filming with my iPhone 15 for comparison purposes. Maybe it'll be all right. You know, maybe I'm being dramatic, but anyway, I'm almost back at the car. A few more steps to go, then I'll cross the road, get in the car, and over to Little Stony Man summit. I also forgot my usual tripod, so I'm using this thing I got last minute at Best Buy. It's not great. On my other tripod, I can bend the leg so that like I can wrap it around a tree. I can adjust it so that it can pretty much sit on anything. This thing has to be on a completely flat surface or else it topples over. So I'll do my best while I'm here. I won't forget it for my next trip. Just spoke to the guy who's maintaining the trails again, and he said that my plan for the week is good. Since it's gonna rain most of the week, if I hit the summits today, I can get all the beautiful views, and then on the rainy days, I'll do some waterfalls. So I am leaving Mary's Rock, heading to Little Stony Man, and then Hawksbill. Those are the three I really wanna do today. And then if I can, I'll do a few others. But we'll see how time goes. I'm trying to also enjoy myself. I don't wanna rush. So if I only get the 3 in, that is perfectly fine. Back at the chimney. Now I'm just trying to boogie out of here so that way I can get to the next hike. All right, so I came down this trail. This is the entrance to it. There's a little post and the parking lot's over there. Again, I'm on my 15 now, but I really hope I have a charger for my 12 in the car. I don't know that I do, so we'll see. Yes, there is a random charger in here. The iPhone 15 and iPhone 12 have different ends, so I need a different plug, but I do have one, so hallelujah. Now I need to find little Stony Man Summit trailhead parking without any service because there's no service here, so everything's offline. Let's see if I can find where to park for this trail. I'm at the start to Stony Man Trailhead. It is 11:42. There's also this going on right now. You can pause to read. I don't exactly know what it is. Spongy month. Okay, cool. Don't know what that means. This hike is 1.45 miles long, so a little under 1.5 miles. There's also a big loop up there that I could do, so I'll see when I get up there if I feel like doing that. Or I'll just do up to the summit and down. We'll see. There's a big fork in the trail. You can go left, right, or straight, and I'll be going straight. I made it to the top. I left the main area for the view, and I'm doing some side cutoffs. Wow, definitely worth the detour. Quick little shoot off on the main trail. I'm coming down from the hike. I spent a lot of time up there to enjoy the views, and I'm taking the other side of the loop this time so I can see what this side looks like, and I should be back down soon. Okay, it's the end of the loop, so I originally went up on that side, went all the way around, came down on this side, and now I'm back on the main trail. I'm approaching the intersection again. Left and right is the loop, and then straight will get me back to the car. Back to the parking lot. Now I head over to Hawksbill. Back in the car, it took about 1:50, only because I spent so much time up top. It probably would have been an hour, but I spent like 40 to 50 minutes just up top, enjoying the views. It was great. Now I'm gonna head over to Hawksbill, again, offline, so hopefully I can find the parking lot. On the way here, I had a little spot of service, so I got the directions to come here and found it okay. Maybe the same will happen for Hawksbill. We'll see. (1:48), it is Upper Hawksbill Trailhead. So it's about 2 miles up to the summit. So far it's had a pretty steep incline. The first quarter mile, pretty steep. And it's beautiful though. Excited to see these views. The whole trail is about 2 miles. The first quarter mile was super steep. I'm at a part where it's kind of flat now, and just enjoying the greenery, the birds singing, solitude and silence. Came to a fork in the trail. That way is the Appalachian Trail plus another version of part of the Hawksbill loop, and that's the summit, so I'm gonna do that first, and maybe I'll just on the loop when I get done with the summit. Little cabin at the top of Hawksbill. And I've got 50 yards to the full summit. Hawksbill Summit. So this tells you where each of the other mountains are. You could turn the dial, point it at which one you want to look at, and then you'll be looking at it. Nice little hut for people that are doing the Appalachian Trail to stop and have a picnic under, if it's raining especially. There's the view one last time. And I'm back on the trail. Back on the trail. Beautiful view at the top of Hawksbill. This definitely was among the harder hikes I did today. Not the hardest hike I've ever done, but out of the 3 I did today, this was the hardest. The incline up was very steep. Nice little leg and butt workout. The view is beautiful. Now I'm heading back down, and it's starting to get late. It's like 3 p.m. or so. And I might do Bearfence. I might do Hazeltop. I don't know. Maybe one more for the day. I'm grateful for beautiful weather today. There's a good chance the rest of the week will not be beautiful weather. Lots of rain forecasted, but today I got in 3 summit hikes with views, so that way when I'm done for the week, I don't leave feeling like I missed any of the good ones. I might go do another one, that Bearfence. I'm gonna drive down there and see what time it is when I get there. I'm grateful for this weather. I'm appreciative of it. I'm taking it all in and enjoying it. iPhone 15. Filming on this, I just want to see the difference when I put this on my laptop. Maybe I'm wrong and this is the better camera. I can hear the road. I'm getting close to the parking lot. Back at the trailhead. There's my van right there. Time to hop in and see if I got one more trail left in me. Pit stop at the visitor center to get my passport stamp and to go to the bathroom. I got my stamps. I accidentally gave myself a junior ranger stamp, but that's okay. And I got myself a new hat. Yay! Parking lot. We cross the street and the trail's right up there. And the trail begins. This is my last hike of the day. It's gonna be about a mile, so nice quick one, and then I'll go get dinner. But for now, I'm still hiking. And this trail is called Bearfence Mountain Trail. And I'm starting this hike at 4:15. I'm at a fork in the road. Pretty sure I'm going straight. Yes, that is the Appalachian Trail. And this is Bearfence Trail. Get to do a bit of rock scrambling up this thing. So I just came up from here and it seems like, oh, that's the trail. No, no, no. No, no, no. Trail is up there. See that blue mark? That's where I gotta go. That was some good scrambling. Okay. All right. So I came up and over this. Now I'm like, do I go this way? Do I go that way? I'm looking for the blue marker and ta-da, I see it. So I'm going down this way. Okay, I'm scrambling again. So I'm going up and over that. And now up through that. Let's see if I can get some of this on video. I am so glad I did this trail. This is by far the best hike of the day. These views are 360. I had a fun scramble to get up here. Highly recommend. It's only a mile long. This is great. This view is so great, I thought I was done, but I am not done yet. There's still more hiking to do. Following the blue marks. Where am I going? Oh, over there. I am so glad that I came on this trail. This is a great way to end the day. This is the true viewpoint. Let's see. I think that other one was better. Got 360 over there. This is beautiful, but not 360. Just came down and saw this post. This is the Appalachian Trail. That will take me pretty far away from where I want to go. This is back to the parking lot. So it's a little loop around. I'm not sure if I'll have to scramble again, but this will get me back to the car. I'm boogieing down the mountain. It's like 5:15. I'm making good time. This was a really fun hike. Hello.
Hi. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, thanks. Hi. The view is, are you going to Bearface?
Yeah.
Bearfence? It's 360. If you get to the part, you have to, the way you're going, you have to scramble this way a bit. But like, once you get to it, there's a 360 view. It's so pretty. Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah. Have a good one. Hi, friend. Back at that fork in the road. So when I came up, I said these two were Appalachian. I was going straight. Now, the loop took me around, came back down this trail, and I'm going to be going back this way to the cars. That's more of the Appalachian Trail, but I'm getting off it now to go get to my van. Very happy I added this hike onto my day of summit hopping. It was beautiful, fun scrambling, beautiful views, perfect way to end the day. I see the road. It's a foggy day at Shenandoah National Park. I'm going to be hiking some waterfalls today. Let's go. I cannot see anything. Oh my goodness. All right, we're at the toll bridge to get into the park. I'm going north towards Rose Hills Falls. It is so foggy, I can't see anything. I'm gonna have to drive very carefully. Wow. So this is an overlook. I'm really glad I did all those overlooks yesterday because you can't see anything today. The van is parked. Okay, so I crossed the road and now I'm heading onto the trail. Good morning from Shenandoah National Park. It's a bit rainy, a little foggy, but that's not gonna keep me from getting outside. I'm on a hike now and I'm gonna go see a waterfall. It's called Rose Hill Waterfall. All right, there's two options here. I am going this way to the left. I've got my rain gear, my raincoat, nice little hood when I need it, my hat, good to go. It's not raining too bad yet. It's just a little bit like cold and misty and just damp in general. So I think it's gonna start raining harder later. I keep hearing the sound of like a dog crying, but I'm in Appalachia, and I've read too many times that you do not trust the sound of babies crying, women crying or screaming, or dogs crying, because they're skinwalkers, which is monsters, and they'll snatch you up and you'll never be seen again. So I am just gonna pretend like I'm not hearing dogs crying, because obviously I want to go help a dog. Could have just been a bird. Could have been a bird with a weird song. I don't know. I don't really want to see this go, but there's like no one else on this trail right now. A couple people came out before me, they're somewhere ahead of me, but otherwise there's no one out here, so I don't really want to see any skinwalkers or monsters. No, I'm like paranoid. My $13 last minute purchase tripod already broke. The little part that holds the phone is supposed to go right here, but it snapped off. I got 1 day's use out of it. Thinking I might go back to Best Buy and return it because I've really had it for a day. I'm at a fork in the trail. That one says horse trail, which is not for me because I'm not a horse. So I'll be going this way, which is towards Rose River Falls. For how dreary it is out today, it's actually quite awesome to be on this trail right now. It's quiet, it's so green and vibrant. The birds are singing, it's peaceful. Outside, the skinwalkers, of course, trying to lure me into the forest. No, thank you. On a side note, I actually have a whole book idea that revolves around Appalachian skin monsters. So stay tuned for that eventually. I guess this is kind of like good research. I mean, I don't really want to come across a monster in the woods, but the mood, the vibe, especially on this dreary day, is perfect for the setting I'm going to need in this fantasy novel I'll be writing eventually. It's going to be a monster dystopia. And I'm creating my own kind of skinwalker. I don't know what like the actual lore is and what they look like and what they do exactly, but the concept of it, and then I'm going to create my own. So we'll see. That's outlined so far. Right now I'm finishing book 5 of the Namate series, and then I might be diving into this monster dystopia after. Maybe. We'll see. Don't hold me to that. The only problem with doing a waterfall hike right now is that I have to go to the bathroom so bad, and the sound of the river and eventually the waterfall is not helping. Fern. Look at all this fern. One of my favorites. Fern and moss are my favorites. Fern and moss together. It says I've got 1.8, oh no, I've got 0.3 left to Rose River Falls. Oh, if I just go 1.8 more, I can get to Dark Hollow Falls without going back to the car. Maybe that's what I'll do. I knew there was a big loop for the falls, but I thought it would be easier to drive it, but maybe I just keep going and then I don't have to drive it. And I think the rain started. Hard to say because I'm under a canopy, so I'm not getting wet yet. Oh yes, it has started raining. Wow, look at this hike. It's so pretty. Time to put the hood up. A little extra layer of protection from the rain. Except it's harder to move my head. Oh man. Okay, so this is all downhill, this hike. So it's been easy, but coming back up is going to be the workout. Although I think I'm gonna go down to Dark Hollow Falls from here. I don't see why not. I'm at the river, so I must be close to the falls. Okay, and onward this way. I made it to waterfall number 1. May I present to you Rose River Falls. Rose River Falls, complete. Now I'm gonna hike over to Dark Hollow Falls. I do have to go to the bathroom pretty bad, but I think I can make it. So to Dark Hollow Falls, and I'm gonna drive to South River Falls later on, but for right now I'm on this hike. I think it's gonna be like 4 or 5 miles total. this mini waterfall. There we go. All right, let's see what it says. Dark Hollow Falls is 1.2 miles to the right. Beautiful view of the river as I walk. Another mini hidden waterfall. So many little hidden waterfalls on the way. All right, let's keep going. This part of the hike is uphill. Slightly. Not terrible, but definitely uphill. I came from this way. I'll put a sign now. Obviously that way's back to the Rose River waterfall. And then let's see, Black Hollow. Dark Hollow. It's 50 feet. 50 feet. Let's see. I think this might be it. Oh, but I can go up this trail right here where those people are. Right up there. See more of it from up top. Come back down and finish Rose River Hill Loop. So it's point 2 up to the other view of Dark Hollow Falls up this way. That's the bridge I was standing on before. Wow. More views. It's a Stairmaster to get up here though, so the fact that I'm still seeing more views, I'm gonna do it. Get a little workout in. I'm not usually a huge fan of waterfall hikes because a lot of times you get there and there's really not much of a waterfall, but this one was really pretty. Beautiful waterfall. Glad I came, glad I saw it. So I hiked up to the top of the falls. This is all the water that feeds it, but you can't really see much. And there's this big fence here, which is fine to keep everybody safe, but basically over that rock right there is the falls, and the view I just had prior was definitely the best view, so I'm gonna go back to that. Luckily, that's all downhill. I just did the uphill. So that beautiful view is 1,000 feet that way, mostly down, actually all down. And then as you can see, this is the view of the sky right now. So I'm really glad I did all those summit hikes yesterday and got the views because I don't believe there'd be much of a view today. So the trail's right up there. I came down here, so I'm gonna see the waterfall from this side a little bit more, whereas I was seeing it from that side before. It's beautiful from all angles. Now I've got to make it back over this river without falling in. Goodbye, beautiful waterfall. All right, I am back down almost to where I came from, which was that bridge over there. And now my choice is to go back that way or to finish loop that way. And I think I'm gonna go to the left here. My offline AllTrails map said to go to the left, so I went to the left. I could have backtracked, it would have been a lot longer that way, which I don't mind, but I'm gonna go this way and then get back in the car and go hit that other waterfall. What's making that noise? Is it bears or skinwalkers? Trail goes on that way, but there's a little path here and it says Cave Cemetery, so looks like I'm making a little detour. What is a cave cemetery? I'm about to find out. Looks like it's a real cemetery. Interesting. I'm not sure how you get chosen to be here, and that's a really fresh plot, so interesting. Oh, last name is Cave. Last name is Cave. Last name is Cave. Wow. Oh my gosh, last name's Cave. Born 1907, died June 1939. What about this one? Oh, I bet you this one's the first. Holy moly. Wait, look. All these little stones are another. Wow. People buried here with no head marker before 1940 in memory of Jimmy and Katie Stanley Cave. It's all these people, wow. Oh no, he's born earlier than 1907, born 1880. W.H. Click and Lily O, 1887. Born 1838. Can we read it? Let's say 1815. 1880. 1915. These are the fresh plots. Whew, super fresh. Let's see, it says it's 2020, and that one says, can't read that one, but 2000 something. But these are really fresh. No grass has grown over it yet. Well, I pay my respects. Thank you for letting me visit your memorial. I hope you all are resting peacefully. I'm gonna go now. Pretty cool to have your family memorial inside a national park. I'm gonna have to look up who the Cave family is when I'm off the trail. Also, funny story, as I was walking up there was a couple up there already, and they didn't see me. And then she turned and goes, "Oh, you scared me." I go, "Ooh, I'm a ghost." And she laughed. And the guy's like, "You never know out here." And he's right, because there's skinwalkers out here. There's monsters in these woods. Could be ghosts as well. Okay, so I just walked up all this. When I originally started, I came down from here and went this way. So I went down this trail. So you could technically come and go that way if you want. That'll get you to Dark Hollow's Falls faster, longer to Rose River, quicker to Rose River, longer to Dark Hollow. I like the way I went though, because you get beautiful views of the river the whole way. Okay, back to the car. All right, so I'm crossing the road and back into my van. All done with those two waterfalls. Back in the car. I am going to go to South River Falls now, but first I'm going to stop at the visitor center and go to the bathroom, and then I'm going to go over to those falls. So stay tuned. It's so foggy. I can barely see the car in front of me. There are moments when I can't see the car in front of me. Right now I can, but barely. Oh, here's a really foggy spot. And I'm looking out the window. I'm not looking at the camera for anyone that's freaking out right now. I'm heading to South River Falls. This is a 2.5 mile hike. It's starting to rain a little bit more now. I'm gonna go check out the waterfall and then I'll be done for the day. There's fog on the trail. Ooh, you can hear the rain. It's raining a little more now. It wasn't too cold earlier, but it is getting a little chillier now. So, like I said, 2.5 miles to South River Falls. And then I'm gonna go back to the room and get cozy and warm. and dry. But there's nothing better than working hard, being outside, getting muddy, dirty, cold, and then getting to relax. It feels so much more rewarding. The rain is coming down. The birds are singing. I'm happy. Fork in the trail. I'm going straight. Put my hood up because the rain's coming down. I'm definitely getting cold. But I can't think because I'm shivering. Okay, serious. I'm on the trail to South River Falls and I'm gonna go see a beautiful waterfall. So the first part of the hike is all down, so this part's easy. And then after I see the waterfalls, it's all up. So then that'll be the challenging part. So right now, I'm just cruising. I'm getting close. I can hear the waterfall right down there. And the trail keeps going this way. Apparently I'm off route a bit, but that's the waterfall. There isn't a very good view of it. But this is clearly a cutout area to look at it, so I'm not sure. And someone in the review said to keep walking down and you get a view of the base of it, which I'm assuming is that way where I was going. But I'm no longer following AllTrails, which is probably stupid. But everyone's saying it's a mile down to the base, which on the map looks like a big curve. So I'm gonna try it because I got no view of that waterfall. So let's just give it a shot. I'm getting closer. This is where the map says the good view is, but this is also not a good view. But the trail does continue that way, so I'm just gonna go to the end of the trail and hopefully there's a better view at the very end of it. So I'm off my AllTrails offline map. I'm gonna be walking another mile down to the base of the waterfall. I saw two girls along the way. They said that this was the right way, because at first I wasn't sure. But it's definitely raining harder now, and this is all down, so I am in for a workout on the way back, which is fine. Tomorrow's supposed to be thunderstorming, so there's a good chance I'm not hiking tomorrow, so I'll take all the extra miles and steps I can get today. There it is. I made it to waterfall number 3. May I now introduce you South River Falls. It's so beautiful. It was absolutely worth the extra mile hike. Might be 2 miles when this is all said and done. This is a gorgeous waterfall. It rivals Dark Hollow Falls. Dark Hollow Falls is better, but this one's beautiful too. Definitely worth the extra mile. Honestly, the hike wouldn't have been worth it without that extra mile to see this. Worth every step. If I was ranking the waterfalls today, I would say Dark Hollow Falls is number 1. This is number 2, South River Falls. And Rhodes River Falls would be number 3. Although, this one could be number 1 because there's no one here at all. I have it all to myself. And I am a lot closer to the waterfall for this one. So I'm way closer. And with Dark Hollow Falls, there were people there. I couldn't get quite as close, but it was so majestic the way that there were levels to the waterfall. Like, it just cascaded. It was so pretty. So, like that one, mouth drop. This one, when I turned the corner, my mouth dropped also. So I don't know. They might be tied for first, but this one was a little harder to get to. Tell me in the comments which one you think was the best. All right, I guess I gotta head back. It's gonna be a long uphill hike to get back to the car, but this was totally worth it. Glad I took the extra mile or 2 to see this. Goodbye, beautiful waterfall. It was so nice to see you. All right, so I just came down from there. This is where the base of the waterfall is on the map, but it's not. It's obviously up that way. And now, time to trek upward. It's gonna feel so good to get dry and warm soon. I just gotta get through the rest of this hike, and then I'll be in the car on the way to the hotel, and then I'm gonna cozy up and dry off and get warm. So excited for that. But this has been a great hike, and I've loved every minute of it. So all of this makes that reward even better. But the biggest reward was all the waterfalls, of course. So reach the fork in the trail again. I'll be going down that way back to the main trail for South River Falls, where there are no views of the falls at all. I'm back at that little lookout, which wasn't really a lookout. And then on the map, it says I missed a lookout, so maybe I'll see it on the way back. Maybe there is a lookout. I'll find out. That's the lookout, but I know you can't tell on the camera, but there's just a whole lot of brush and it's not well traveled. And I got such a good view down at the base that I'm good. Let's just keep moving. It's starting to rain harder, so I'm getting real wet and I'd rather not have my phone. I'm back at the parking lot. That was an incredibly steep walk back. Whew. I am done and I am sweaty and wet from the rain. Whew. I'm like sweating through my shirt. The hike back was very strenuous, but worth it. Again, the view was beautiful at the bottom, so worth it. I'm glad I got the exercise personally. But yeah, I'm sweating. I cannot wait to get out of these clothes, go get warm at my hotel room, and get cozied up for the rest of the night. Eat something good. I definitely earned my dinner. That was a workout getting back up. My back hurts. I'm excited to rest now, but it was a good day. So all in all, great day.